Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about Married to Medicine. Girl, this episode was a mess. It really was It really, it really was Angel's event that was a mess. Everything prior to that was just, them getting together talking. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So they basically have them broken up into groups. They have Angel. Angel is hosting at her home. She says her home is new. She just moved into it. Angel is hosting Quad, Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Contessa. And then Toya. No, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. Contessa was with Toya. It was Angel, Heavenly. Oh, it was Angel, Dr. Mimi, Dr. Heavenly, and Quad at Angel's house. Yeah. Angel, Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Mimi, and Quad at Angel's house. And then it was Toya, Dr. Contessa, Dr. Simone, and Brandy. They went out for drinks and food. So, anyways, Angel is basically telling the group about what Toya said and how she feels. Toya at the family reunion, I thought the family reunion was so cute. Like, at first I just thought it was going to be some BS that Heavenly threw together and it was just going to be the cast. But it was actually like a real live like family reunion where like the cast brought their family. It was so cute. So anyways, at the family reunion, Angel brought a guy she used to date, but now they're like, girl, probably messing around every now and again. Girl, she used to the body. He used to her body. They might get it in every now and again, but I think he's her ex-boyfriend, but now they started dating again, but I don't think there's a title to it. So Toya had walked up to Angel and the guy, I think he's a doctor too, basically telling the guy that Angel wanted her to hook her up with other men. Toya tells the group, everybody said that Toya was out of order. Okay? Toya tells the group that she didn't care because basically, you want me to hook you up because Angel asked Toya to hook her up with, like, does Dr. Eugene have like a friend or somebody? She says, that's family. You're not going to be messing with family. Toya. Just like Quad said, it doesn't matter if Angel is dating 25 men. That ain't got nothing to do with what's going on right here. Angel can date as many men as she wants to. As long as they're not saying they're exclusive and they're monogamous, then that's all that matters. Toya was out of order and out of line, no matter how you slice it and dice it. So basically, Angel feels away. You know what? I wish they wouldn't have brought Angel in so early. Now I like Angel on the show. They made the same mistake with Dr. Alicia. They had Dr. Alicia come on and she was just floating in the background like an extra. Girl, I feel like they made the same mistake, but I feel like with Dr. Alicia, it was too late. I feel like they made the same mistake with Angel. They brought her in episode, I think, 1, and she was just like kind of floating around. She had a confessional here or there, but I felt like there was no need for Angel. They should have brought Angel in probably episode 5. Like, introduce her, and then boom, it's the family reunion, and then boom, her and Toya get into it. And I feel like it would have been better, but them bringing her in episode 1, I thought was a mistake. Anyways, Angel basically says that I don't F with itches like that. Did y'all hear what Heavenly says? I don't even talk to her. I told y'all these girls ain't friends like that. Heavenly said, go back and listen. Heavenly said she don't talk to Toya. And at the end, when they got into it, Dr. Simone said she don't even talk to Heavenly. Them girls is not friends like that. They put on like they are, but don't fool with each other like that. Because they always telling themselves every season. They'll get together and do a photo op and go to Quad's house and put on matching pajamas and act like they're best friends, right? Because they're doing what needs to be done for the show as far as like showing unity and sisterhood and friendship. But the reality is they don't deal with each other. Anyways, But nonetheless, um, they talk about Simone looking up folks' information. I think it is. This is the thing, right? Because we know these ladies are not friends. They do stuff to each other. Like, you don't do the stuff that they've done to each other on these shows, on this show, you don't do to people who you really say you're friends. Like, even with Quad and calling Dr. Remember when Quad and Heavily got on the phone and was talking about Toya? Girl, was it like Toya broke into somebody, or they tried to make it seem as though Toya had something to do with a break-in in the house in the neighborhood? It's shit like that. Like, if you're really friends, you're not gonna do no shit like that. You know, I do not understand. I've never done it. I don't like to look up one of your friends' information. Like, that's the shit that Simone does. We know that in the reality TV world that these girls like to keep a little dirt on each other in case Mad Day comes. But again, I think that those are for the girls who you just don't really vibe with. You be on, you hot one day, you cold one day, you hot one day, you cold one day. But your real true friends, girl, you really not gonna be out here digging up no information. You really not gonna let nobody tell you nothing because that's your friend and you ain't gotta tell me nothing about my motherfucking friend. So the point I'm trying to make is, because y'all know I get a little long-winded. I'm not saying Simone is right. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying Simone is right, but Simone ain't Quad's friend whenever she was looking for the VIN number. And I do believe that when Simone probably said that, that's before her and Quad made up. I could see Simone probably saying something like that last year when she wasn't really rocking with Quad. I feel like Heavenly was being messy to bring up something that I don't know, that I think is old tea. So now Quad is getting pissed off because now she's finding out something that Simone probably told Heavenly way last year. It's not like, I just don't believe that Simone told her something like that currently. If she did, that's even more fucked up because you and Quad supposedly made up. But again, I think that was probably around the time they were not really vibing with each other. And so Simone was like, let me go find her VIN number. But I just still think it's fucked up that, like, Simone, why are you out here looking up people's information? I think it's one thing for the girls to kind of like shit to fall into your lap about I don't know. I just think it's weird. It is. It's just like, I don't, that shit is weird to me. Let's move on. Um, Contessa is hosting a girls trip. I don't think Contessa even really know where they going. I think the producers probably said, girl, you hosting the next trip. She trying to rally up the troops, but the truth of the matter is they don't really know where they going. She just knows she hosting a girls trip. Quad is Heavenly's campaign manager. Heavenly announces to the group that she's actually, she's running, blah, blah, blah. They have a rally outside to, I guess, formally announce Heavenly's campaign. I don't think, at one point, Heavenly was running for, like, state representative. But I think now Heavenly's trying to run for, like, Congress or some shit. Girl, like, the bitch trying to be in the Senate. Okay, House of Representatives, girl. I don't know. Girl, whatever she was running for at first, I don't think she's running for. I think she's trying to she's trying to go for a higher ranking, a higher position. Girl. Anyways, so Mimi and Brandy get into it. Dr. Mimi is basically asking Brandy girl, I felt like, girl, this is just how I felt like in that moment Dr. Mimi was trying to son Brandy. I do. I feel like Dr. Mimi was trying to check Brandy, and she was telling Brandy basically, be careful about who you hang out with and what you say, trying to give her pointers, I guess, on how to maneuver within the friend group. Dr. Mimi, girl, you just got to, girl, you can't give no pointers to Brandy, girl. You act like you've been here since season 7. Girl, you knew your damn self. Girl, y'all get one little season under your belt. Now all of a sudden you think you can go around giving pointers. Girl, shut up. Girl, pointer sisters. Anyways, I low key understood what Brandy. I will say this one thing I don't like about Mimi or Steve. I have to say this. I do feel like sometimes they try and diagnose the people. Mimi has done it a couple of times. Steve has done it a couple of times. I don't like that. So when Brandy said, "Stop trying to diagnose me," it kind of like I started thinking about the times where I have seen Mimi try and diagnose the people. I remember Steve doing it a couple of times, and it's like, girl, don't be trying to like do no shit. Like we supposed to be friends. Don't be over like I get it. That's your job, so you probably can't help it, but you gonna have to learn how to help it. Okay. I felt like at one point, I felt like Brandy started doing too much. No shade. I was with Brandy at first. Like, girl, don't be coming into my face trying to tell me how to maneuver in the group, girl, who my friends are. I guess because Toya cussed at, remember when Toya was acting a fool at her house party? I guess Dr. Mimi is basically trying to tell Brandy, you should watch out for Toya, like, or you just want to be up Toya's ass. She talked to you crazy and you still cool with her. Like, Mimi, if anything, it sounds like you think you have a seat at the cool table. So anyway, Simone walks over and she's trying to break it up, like trying to see what's going on. Girl, Brandy kind of started like, she was asking Brandy and Mimi started talking and Brandy turned her back to Mimi and started like bumping her back against Mimi. I said, girl. I thought that I was a girl. I thought that was a little team too much because in real life, girl, we don't know each other. Girl. Now I might be a doctor, but girl, we can get it popping out here on this concrete. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, we really don't know each other for you to be like throwing your back against me like that. Anyways, baby, Dr. Jackie, Angel has a scrub line. She came out with a new like a new edition or the fall release. But I think Dr. Jackie just recently came out with a scrub line too, because when Dr. Simone walked into Dr. Jackie's office, she was like, "Oh, I like your scrubs," and she was like complimenting the scrubs. But I think I saw a commercial or an ad or something with Dr. Jackie having a scrub line. I think that's why Dr. Simone complimented her the scrub she had on. Anyways, so baby Simone, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Simone. You know she got on my goddamn nerves, but that's still my girl. Dr. Simone announced that she is done with OB and she's just doing GYN. She said she's burnt out. Dr. Jackie was like, what? You know? I was happy for Dr. Simone. I think it's amazing to be in a position where you can say, you know what? I'm done. Because some people got to work until the day they die, you know? But I was happy for Dr. Simone for her to say, I'm about to be done. And I think that's even more reason, no tea, no shade, not to go backwards, of why she was cutting up and acting a fool. I mean, even though she turned around and bought that nigga a Tesla, I'm talking about her son. I'm sure with her not delivering, catching babies no more, that means that stream of income, right? I'm assuming, right, that's not going to be coming in anymore. So I see why Simone is acting a fool, because, bitch, I'm trying to get my money in order, because, girl, pretty soon I'm going to be out the game for real, for real. So she's starting with, girl, not catching babies no more. So now she's just going to the GYN side. That's why she was cussing y'all asses out the other day, Cecil and Michael. Jackie asks her, has she's had a calm, have you had that calm conversation with Cecil? She brings up, I'm glad, girl, I think Simone is the MVP so far this season. I think Simone is being open and honest about her life. I like the fact that that her family is being open and honest. I just think so far Dr. Simone is the MVP. I really, really do. Heavenly. Girl, I gotta go back to Heavenly real fast. Girl, Heavenly mentioned, so Heavenly and her brother haven't had a blood test. Girl. I do remember the picture they showed. The man looked just like Heavenly's daddy. But that don't mean shit. Girl. I'm not letting no man, girl. If a man just pop up talking about I'm your brother, girl, I just feel like even though it might be her brother, we too old. Like, girl, if y'all don't go get a blood test just to figure this, just to see real fast, because what if he's really not your brother? What if he's some scammer? Like, you just never really know. So they haven't even had a blood test. He just said he's her brother, and I guess they did some math, girl, some hood math, and girl, here we are. But I feel like, girl, Heavenly is too smart to just be out here telling people she got a brother and she don't even really know if that's her brother or not. Anyways, so back to Simone. God knows the review is all over the place. So Simone is basically now letting it be not like, have I not been saying, girl? Have I not been saying that the thing that they're not really saying, but they're saying without saying, is that Cecil really does not have a big contribution to the finances anymore? Simone finally said it this episode. I mean, girl, it's clear as day they've been tapping around it. You know, it was especially since, you know, that episode when she crashed out on her family, rightfully so. But I was like, girl, it's really because Simone is the head of household. Simone is a provider. All of the finances fall on her. Even with the conversation that it is, and it's no shade, girl, we all see stuff how we want to see it. But I remember some of the cousins, again, is no shade, acting as if, girl, Michael having that conversation directly with his mother about her girl being rich and her making a certain amount of money. And not once did he include Cecil into the conversation. That should have been enough. And again, I'm not trying to be shady. That should have been enough for the people who left comments in my comment section to know that, girl, Cecil really not contributing nothing to that household like that. Girl, y'all could sit here and try and think, girl, and want to feel that, oh, girl, see, just because he was talking to Dr. Simone don't really mean that Cecil. No. If it was Cecil, he would have said, my parents are rich. My parents make great money. Baby, he said, my mama is the rich bitch. Okay? My mama got all the motherfucking money. He was talking to Simone and her purse. Anyways, so she basically says that when Cecil left his when Cecil left his job, he had an amazing salary. Now, I can't remember. We watch a lot of reality television over here, and sometimes I might get the storylines mixed up. We've been 12 seasons deep into Married to Medicine. Did Cecil leave his job or did Cecil get laid off? Because I think there's a difference. Words matter to me, girl, sometimes, girl. But in this case, I do think there is a difference in saying that when Cecil left his job or when Cecil was laid off from his job. So did Cecil leave his job? I don't know. I'm concentrating too hard on certain words. She says that he had an amazing salary, and she says that the money now falls on her back. The finances basically fall on her back, and she thinks that she's become resentful. She says that even though they have their issues, she said the sex is still good. I said, come on, bitch. Come on for being open and honest. She said the sex is still good. She said she still gets wet. This is what she said. This is what she said. She said, baby, the pussy still get wet, baby. And the wop, 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 wop. And there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. If you see them, point them out. She said she still got that macaroni, baby. Yeah, macaroni in a wet mop. Okay, yes. So Simone said that she still gets wet and she still has an orgasm. She said it take a little longer now, but she said you will never know based off of their sex life that they have a couple of issues. She says it's her plan to live her life the way that she sees fit. She says she doesn't want to be with someone who is not feeding her emotionally, and he's so stubborn he can't get past himself. Dr. Jackie said, you talking like somebody who's about to head to divorce. She says that she doesn't want to go into her golden years miserable, having to financially carry them into her retirement. And if I have to leave Cecil behind, so be it. Girl, that's what she said, girl. Girl, that's what she said. And then Dr. Jackie said, now they're having dialogue between each other. It just wasn't Simone just talking. Dr. Jackie was asking her questions, they were talking. But one of the questions that Dr. Jackie said, it sounds like you're headed to divorce. Do you want to do that? And then Dr. Simone said, is that the worst thing? When I say I love this show, I think what it is because I love, like, my whole thing is I get it. I believe that when you do reality TV, you need to kind of like spread your shit out because you don't want to give the girls all your business in one season. So I do believe in spreading your business out over seasons. Like, I'm not gonna come into a reality TV show and tell you all my business, and you fire me after season 1, or girl, the show get canceled and now all my business is out there. Yeah, all my business is out there, girl. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in being honest. If you're gonna do reality TV and tell the truth. And I feel like this season of Married to Medicine, the girls are being open and honest. I love it. And then when I look at shows like Potomac, I don't know if I'm watching Potomac next season. I don't know. That kind of came over me today. Like, I don't know if I'm watching Potomac next season. I don't know. I think because I'm so disgusted with this latest episode. You know how I get with Potomac, girl. I'll probably be over by next season anyways. Anyways, girl, this ain't even got nothing to do with Potomac. I just feel like Dr. Simone, I'm not mad at Dr. Simone. I want to know if Dr. Simone regrets not divorcing Cecil the first time she wanted to. Excuse me. I want to know if Dr. Simone regrets not divorcing Cecil the first time around. I wouldn't be surprised if Dr. Simone got to that reunion this year and said she filed for divorce. I would not be surprised. I know that her and Cecil are still out and about having a good time. And it's sad because in real life, like, those who have watched Married to Medicine, when you really think about it, the couple who looks like they have the most fun and they laugh the most in the confessionals are Dr. Simone and Cecil. Dr. Simone and Cecil are always, like, you can tell when they're good, they're good. And when it's probably bad, it's probably bad. But they have the most, like, I've always enjoyed Dr. Simone and Cecil's confessionals because, again, they always appear as though they're having fun and just having a good time. They're always laughing in their confessionals. But, girl, clearly that don't mean shit. Okay, girl, we get 5 seconds of a confessional and think, girl, it's a black love story, baby. Please, Cecil, girl, Simone said, I'm sick of these niggas. But Simone, we're gonna have to tug on your wig in a little bit, girl. All right, let's go ahead and get to Angel's party. Angel is having a party. She is celebrating. She has a scrub line, and it's basically the new fall edition. What is it called? Fall collection. I thought it was funny. This is another funny moment between Cecil and Dr. Simone. It was a male model, and Simone was rubbing on his chest. She was like, oh, I'm just feeling on the fabric. I'm just feeling on the fabric. And then Cecil said, all right, I'm going to be feeling on the fabric too when Angel come out here. And they were all laughing. I thought that was funny. Heavenly and Toya and Simone are about to get into it because they want to ask Heavenly some questions. Heavenly instantly gets frustrated because they pointed out, I guess Heavenly had an attitude, or she was calling out people not supporting her at the rally, the day before or whenever it happened. And she was like, I'm not doing this. And to their point, especially depending on how far Heavenly up is, depending on what position Heavenly is running for, if you can't handle Toya and the girls on Married to Medicine, there is no way you're going to be able to get into a position and they not bring up all your dirt, your son's dirt, girl, your other son dirt, or Laura's dirt, daddy's dirt, your rest in peace, your mother's dirt, your daddy's dirt. Your daddy was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Like, you can't even handle this. So I don't know what Heavenly gonna do when it comes down to the nitty gritty. Angel, I thought it was weird she didn't have on her scrubs. I thought it was weird that Toya tried to crack a joke on Quad having on the scrubs. Like, why? I don't know. Some of the stuff Toya was saying this episode, I was just like looking at her sideways. Like, she made a joke about Quad having on Angel scrubs because she's supporting her friend. Like, it's stuff like that where I was like, Toya, you don't make no sense. And like, it didn't make sense to me for what's her name? For Angel not to have. Angel came out with a whole body, a tight metallic girl dress on. And I was like, okay, but girl, I guess. Baby, Angel is bad. Baby, ain't gonna lie, Angel is bad, baby. She's a gorgeous girl, bad body, she's smart. When I say bad, I'm talking about the whole package. Girl, she not like some of the girls on Atlanta. Girl, she's smart, she's a nurse, she got body. I love a New Orleans accent, girl. I love when the niggas in New Orleans talk to me. Hey, baby, I'll be like, hey. Hey, what's up? Okay. Baby. Anyways, so Angel basically says to Toya, they start talking, girl. Her and Toya basically get into it. I will say, I was with Toya when she said, girl, because Angel mentioned that she wants to have a conversation with Toya. Toya's like, well, girl, what's the problem? What did I do? Girl, you know what the fuck you did. Like, I hate when people start acting stupid. Like, of course, you probably not, you want to act like, well, what did I do, girl? Girl, you know what the fuck you did. So Angel says that she doesn't really want to talk about it right then and there, but she'll talk about it later. And Toya was like, well, so why the fuck would you bring it up? Why not just wait? Which I was like, yeah, I can see that. Then Simone and Quad got into it. Girl, it was a mess. Girl, Quad brought up how Simone was supposedly going to look up her car to see if it was in her name with the VIN number. Girl, y'all know, girl, Quad started putting on the show. Put it up, bitch. Well, Quad is a hood rat from Tennessee, baby. Shout out to Lisa Nicole. Pull it up, bitch. Pull it. Quad voice get real deep. Y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed that. Quad voice get real deep like Tommy. You know how to, like, I guess she's trying to sound bad. Pull it up, bitch. It's whatever, hoe. It's whatever, hoe. Move, goddammit. I said, it was almost a tad bit team too much for me. I do understand the frustration and being upset because it's like, girl, what are you doing? But I also think we have to take into account, okay, I'm not going to really spaz out on Simone because she probably said that trifling ass shit when we were not cool, when we were not friends. Again, it's still trifling because it's like, who does shit like that? But on the flip side, it's like, because they're not friends. Because you're not doing no shit like that. Baby, I have never tried to look up any of my friends' information because, bitch, I'm just going to ask. Okay? You know what I'm saying, bitch? Bitch, I'm going to ask you straight up, bitch, who car is that? Girl, that's in your name? Oh, okay. Girl, bitch, like when my best friend bought his house, I said, girl, you selling pussy? Because, girl, how you get all this house? Girl, that's straight up, my best friend will tell you, bitch, I asked him straight up, bitch, are you selling pussy, girl? I know you was working, but I didn't know you was working like this. Girl, I thought you was just gonna get a cute little $225,000 starter home. Okay? Bitch, this is cute. Okay? Girl, so like I don't know how the girls operate, but bitch, if I'm gonna ask my friends, I'm just gonna ask. Girl, how you afford that mortgage? Girl, how you afford that car? Is that car in your name? Oh, girl, I'm just asking, girl. I mean, girl, I don't have the money. Girl, you gonna help me pay the bill? Girl, no, I'm just asking, girl. I'm just nosy. Girl, don't worry about my business. Okay, sister. Anyways, Quad started screaming, I live fucking well. I live fucking well. Girl, Simone is screaming, you live well with a lot of debt. They're going back and forth. It's just a mess. Like, Simone is saying, you know, in Quad's defense, outside of Quad and the money that she makes on this show, just like Toya, I do know that Quad has tried to do something with her platform, so I'm not even going to play with Quad in Quad's face like that. Because Quad has definitely tried to, whether her business has failed or not, she tried to do something with her platform. That not doggy shit, but remember she came, girl, one of the cousins mentioned this. Does Quad still have those dogs? I feel like she does because, you know, those dogs are like Quad's children. But I do not see those dogs no more. One of the cousins mentioned that about Quad's dogs. And I was like, girl, that's a good thing. That's a good observation because we'll see them little purple and pink dogs running around that house. And I haven't seen those dogs run around that house. Anyways, I don't know what Quad does outside of this show. If she has businesses that we just don't know about. But I will say I've never heard of Quad having any money issues. And Quad has been on this show for 12 seasons. So, I don't know what type of debt. I'm sure, I mean, we all got some type of debt, whether it's student loans, you still own a couple of credit cards. You know, it's just the extent of the debt. So when Simone says you're in a whole bunch of debt, I would want to know, like, are you meaning like she just owes on her mortgage? I mean, because most bitches got mortgages. I mean, ain't too many people just walking in, dropping a bag on the ground for a house paid in full. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, girl, is it student loans? Is it, like, what kind of debt is it? But Simone is talking like you got a whole bunch of debt. Simone, baby, girl, I'm not trying to be funny, but you are the last person to be talking about anybody having debt and crashing out over finances when, girl, you just had a full-on crash out just the other day. You are the last person. And that don't mean that Simone is, let me be very clear. Simone crashing out over Michael was valid to me, okay? And just because she's crashing out does not mean that Simone is broke. I don't think Simone is broke. Simone does not live a life. Do I think Simone probably, if Michael's spending $60,000 in a year on a credit card, Simone probably spending six figures. But at the end of the day, bitch, she got to pay the credit card so she can spend as much as she want to. I'm just saying, girl, you just had a whole crash out over your son and you worried about Quad and VIN numbers and Quad's debt when you over there taking care of 3 grown-ass men. Quad only got herself and them fucking dogs. Okay? Quad is all right. I've been trying to tell people. I've had this conversation with a friend before. I remember one of my friends, girl, no shade, I know she probably gonna see this, she kept getting pregnant. And I was like, girl, what the fuck is you doing? Bitch, if you got $20, girl, and you having a hard time feeding yourself off that $20, I don't know why I got $5 up. I mean, I don't know why I got 5 up. But girl, if you got $20 and you having a hard time feeding yourself off that $20, now you bring in another mouth, and you got to try to feed yourself in another mouth off that same $20, and you have another mouth, another child. Girl, at some point, that $20 ain't gonna be enough. Girl, so my $20 as a single man, no kids, no pets, no nothing, girl, is a whole completely different $20 than somebody who got kids. It's the same $20 bill, but we gonna handle that $20 completely different. So all I'm saying is, Quad is a single woman, no kids. So Quad's life is completely different, right? Simone is a doctor with, extra income. She on a show, but she ought to take care of 3 grown ass niggas too, plus herself. So, anyways, they're about to take a picture. Heavenly puts her hand around Dr. Simone. I'm with Dr. Simone on this one. Girl, get your fucking hand. Girl, Dr. Simone was pissed. Girl, I'm not being fake, taking no pictures of y'all. Get your hands off me. Don't touch me. Dr. Simone was pissed. Rightfully so. Because it's like, whatever, again, in my head, I just feel like Simone probably told Heavenly this way last year. But even with that being said, girl, I told you this, girl. You know me and this girl trying to work on our relationship. Why are you going back and telling her some shit that I said probably, girl, 3-4 months ago? And we trying to move forward. So I'm not mad at Dr. Simone for being mad at Dr. Heavenly. This is where, again, Dr. Simone, girl, but Dr. Heavenly was wrong too. Dr. Heavenly says, I'm sorry you feel a way about what's happening in your household. I said, oh, girl. She said, my man a whole fucking doctor. You can't win this one. I said, oh, girl. And Simone talking about, my household is amazing. My household is amazing. You don't want it with me. She said something like that. Simone. Girl. Let me just tug on Heavenly's wig. Heavenly, you dead ass wrong for doing that shit. That's exactly why people can't have heart-to-hearts with you. Because the truth of the matter is, while yes, y'all are on a reality TV show, in this moment, Simone was absolutely correct. Simone has pulled you to the side, and y'all had a heart-to-heart at Brandy's birthday. You told her something about what was happening in your life. She told you something. Matter of fact, I think she opened up to you first about what was happening in her life, and then you opened up to her about what was happening in your life about your son. And I don't give a fuck what nobody about to say. I'm standing on it. I'm not changing my mind, baby. Simone is better than me because I would have been bringing up not Dr. Damon Jr. in a heartbeat. You can say what you want to say, but my son ain't a motherfucking inmate. Hey! He ain't in and out of jail. See, y'all ain't Heavenly talk to y'all too crazy. Because as soon as she would have started talking about what I told her, I would have talked about what she told me. Yeah. That's how we doing that. You bringing up something you know is sensitive to me, I'm going to bring up something that's sensitive to you. It just so happens to be about your grown-ass son pushing 30 in and out of jail. I ain't changing my mind. She was wrong for that. Dr. Heavenly was 100% wrong. Now, Simone, the problem is, girl, you telling your business, right? So you can't keep putting up the front like everything is all good in the hood. Because your household is not amazing. It's not, and that's okay. Girl, that's okay. Bitches go through stuff all the time. But your household is not amazing. It's actually a mess. Okay? And you stressed. Girl, because you got to take care of 3 grown-ass, big-ass niggas. And you trying to retire. Simone ain't trying to be like Dr. Jackie and be out here playing in pussy in her 60s and 70s and 80s. Dr. Jackie like working. You know, I have my own thoughts about Dr. Jackie and why she throws herself into her work, because I'm never gonna change my mind. Curtis ain't never let her have nothing that she wanted. Okay, so Dr. Jackie said, "Girl, I'm just gonna work." But nonetheless, Dr. Simone ain't trying to be like Dr. Jackie. Dr. Simone said, bitch, I got a few more years left, and bitch, I want to sit down, girl, drink margaritas, and girl, gain a couple of pounds and not do shit. That's what Dr. Simone trying to do, and I don't even blame her. But you can't do that taking care of all them goddamn grown ass people. My household is amazing. Bring it, bitch. Did y'all see Heavenly, girl? Did y'all see Heavenly doing a hallelujah dance? I said, bitch, these bitches is... Bitch, why Heavenly was jumping up and down?
Mama told me your name. That's why you gotta do all this fake
Literally jumping up and down. Like she was praise dancing. I said, girl, this is a mess. Girl. Then you heard, your Angel had me laughing. When Angel got up on that stage and said, in the name of Jesus. Ow! When Angel got her ass on that stage and said, in the name of Jesus, y'all gonna have to get the hell up out of here if y'all ain't gonna act right. Then she walked up. Now she did walk up to Quad and said, Quad, friend, listen, don't do that. She did walk up to Quad and she tried to correct Quad's behavior. Then she walked up to Simone and she said, listen, Proverbs 31. Bitch. When she walked up to Simone and she called her Proverbs 31 woman. Bitch. Anyways, she said next time I'm gonna have security here in my event because y'all don't know how to goddamn act. She was trying to tell Simone to calm down. And she was like, don't come and tell me nothing if you ain't told Quad nothing. Well, unless they showed it out of order, girl, she did go tell Quad something. She went and talked to Quad first. Yes, she did. And now I'm over here telling you to calm the fuck down too. I have talked to my friend. I actually talked to my friend first. Now I'm telling you to calm the fuck down. But now, girl, Quad is just kept. Angel, you kind of did open up that door for the girls to start having these conversations. Girl, I'm just trying to... You did kind of open up this door for the girls to start having these type of conversations at your party, at your event. If you probably wouldn't have said nothing to Toya, then Quad probably wouldn't have felt that she was going to say something to Simone. It just was a mess. Y'all saw how Dr. Jackie was looking at Dr. Simone when she was walking over, like she was looking at Dr. Simone in disgust. Anyways, girl, that was it, girl. It was, like I said, it was a lot going on. If I forgot something, girl, we'll talk about it next week. I'm tired. I need some water. Oh, I got some water right here. I forgot. Oh, no, I don't got drunk at all. I had a little sip left from earlier. I need to get me some water. I'm thirsty. All right, y'all. If I forgot something, we'll talk about it next week. Girl, Contessa was walking around a party, still trying to get people. You gonna go on my trip? Girl, they must have told Contessa. Girl, the way Contessa was acting as if they told her no, she was gonna get kicked off the show. Contessa was literally walking around asking them in the midst of them fighting, are you still gonna go on my trip? Are you still gonna go on the girls' trip? Are you still gonna go on the girls' trip? Girl, is your job on the line? Girl, get the fuck out of my face. Okay. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.